Guys, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do this revision sheet also. Okay. I'm still admitting some of your friends. So guys, I hope you read the lesson, and tomorrow, inshallah, if we finished most of this today, tomorrow we will have a revision on chapter 7, lesson 1, the one about the minerals, if you guys still remember. And then we will start in term 3. That's not tomorrow, of course, but like we will start in term 3, and term 3 will continue with chapter 7. Okay. Okay, guys. I hope you can hear me well. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start with this question first. Of course, we'll find some words that are new to us because this is on chapter 4, all chapter 4, and in chapter the lesson 1 we did not actually take. We will take it with more details next year. So we'll start with questions one by one. Guys, whoever wants to answer, please raise your hand. If you want, if you want, please raise your hand. Okay, we have Yasin Douini is the first, and then Amr. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
miss.
guys. So let's start with the first one. It says a factor that contains the DNA code for a trait. What do you think, guys? The answer will be?
I think, miss, it's a gene.
Yes.
Gene.
Yes, it's gonna be the gene. That's right. Yes, so it's gonna be C. Can you guys see the answers written?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Number 2. Let's move to He's next.
Yes, miss.
Okay, number 2 says all the living and non-living things that surround and affect an organism. What do you think this is going to be?
Life cycle.
Are you sure? Like all living and non-living things? Do you think this is a life cycle?
No.
Okay, we have dominant trait, inherited trait, instinct, life cycle, mitosis, or environment. What do you think it's going to be?
Miss, should I answer?
Give Amr a chance. Amr, if you don't know the answer, you can skip this question and answer the next one.
Okay.
Okay, Shlok, would you like to answer number 2?
Environment.
Yes, it's gonna be environment. Okay. Amr, do you have a problem with this? Like, it's so obvious. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, so the environment is everything, the surrounds a living thing, like from, the air, the water, the soil, okay, including the living thing itself. All of this is called environment. Okay, number 3, a behavior that is passed from parents to offspring. What should we call this?
Behavior.
Would you like me to read all the options you're having?
No.
Okay.
It is inherited trait.
Yes. It's gonna be?
Inherited trait.
Okay, you're having a problem with reading all the options you're having. Okay. So in here, you can see 2 options. You can see 2 options in front of you. You have inherited trait or instinct.
Yes.
Yes. What do you think is going to be the closer one to the true answer? Inherited traits or instinct? Because now he's mentioning it's a behavior. He's mentioning it's a behavior.
It is instinct, and instinct is something. So it's something passed from parents to offspring that they didn't taught.
Exactly, yes. So that's the sentence in here. It says a behavior that is passed from parents to offspring. So it's something that we do not learn to do. No one teach us to do it. So it's going to be instinct. Okay, look, listen, because you will find another sentence that is closer to the inherited trait. Guys, it's okay, this is not a quiz, it's not like a competition, it's like something we are doing together in order to, you know, establish the information we learned. So with the sentences coming now, yeah, you will understand that this is instinct and inherited trait is something else. Okay, so just stay with us. Okay, number 4, guys, I will answer this one. A process by which most cells divide. This is going to be G, which is mitosis. And inshallah, guys, next year you will learn about mitosis, which is how the body cells, for example, divide into new cells in order to, get taller, get bigger, fix damaged cells. Okay, that's what we call mitosis. Let me admit one of your friends. Okay, so let's
Miss,
move
what
to
is
number 5.
this chapter?
This is chapter 4, sweetie. This is our revision on chapter 4, the final revision on chapter 4. And tomorrow, inshallah, we'll do a revision on chapter 7. But if we finish this today, okay, number 5. Stages that living things pass through as they grow and change. What do you think this is going to be, guys? We have people raising their hands. Let me check them. Aysel, would you like to answer number 5?
Life cycle.
Okay, guys, let me first take off all the ones in here. Okay.
Miss, what is this chapter? Listen, not.
حبيبتي, I told you chapter 4. Aren't you with us? Can't you hear me well?
I was in the bathroom.
It's okay. So this is chapter 4, guys, okay? Number 5, stages that living things pass through as they grow and change. Aisha, what do you think this is going to be?
Life cycle.
Exactly, yes, it's going to be a life cycle. Guys, I'm sorry the tools are not working, so give me a chance to, I don't know. Okay, so it's going to be F, right, Aisha?
Yes.
Aisha.
Yes.
Yes, I can't hear you. Your voice is so low. Number 6, thread-like structure in a cell nucleus. Can someone guess this one for me? Yassine Douaini, would you like to guess this one?
Yes.
Yes, what is going to be? Well, the answer in here for this one is inside the nucleus. Like it's something inside the
Chromosome.
nucleus. Exactly, yes. Those are chromosomes. The one that carry our genes, that carry the DNA or the genetic information, like how tall we are, what is the color of our skin. Thank you so much, Yassine. Okay, guys, we have Uday. Uday, would you like to answer number 7?
Yes.
Yes, characteristic passed from parents to offspring.
Dominant trait. B.
Really? Are you sure about that? We're in number 7. Characteristic passed from parents to offspring.
Okay. And
Let me take off all the options we're having. Like we did this already.
yes, and
Okay, we did this. We did this. I'm sorry, guys, I'm having a problem with the tools, so I had to use those. Okay, so now we're left with 2 only. So what do you think it's going to be now?
dominant trait and inherited trait will be inherited trait.
Yes, it's going to be inherited trait, okay? That's the characteristics that we get or the features that we get from our parents.
Yes.
Read number 8, please, Yauday.
A characteristic that appears when there is one factor present for it.
Yes, this one is going to be the dominant trait.
Dominant
so
trait.
Can you guys see? Amr, are you still with us? Amr, are you still with us?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so Amr, now can you see that when you picked inherited trait at the beginning in number 3,
3.
you will have to change it later in number 7. Can you see that?
Yes.
Because
Because sometimes
yes,
two words have
the
not the
same
same meaning. Not the same meaning.
close, yes, like close meaning.
Yes.
Exactly, yes. But well done, Thank you for, having this active spirit. Thank you so much. So, guys, in questions like this, you have to check your answers because sometimes you can pick a choice and then you after a few sentences you'll come to your senses that no, it's not the right one. So maybe I will change it. So, guys, don't like use it as a constant answer. Like if you picked, for example, for number 3, if we picked D, if we made it wrong and we picked D, you can change it if you felt like, okay, there's something wrong with this sentence, like I have to change it back. Because some of you guys in the quizzes or the term exams, you don't change your answer, like you are certain, like there cannot be any changes to the question. Okay. So in here we have some choices. Let me pick Zain.
Yes, miss.
Yes, so it says an egg hatches into a caterpillar, which makes a pupa. Do you know the pupa, which is the chrysalis, emerges and as a moth, which is like it looks like butterflies, but it's not, and lays eggs, which is what is an example of? What do you think this is? What are we talking about? Like an egg hatches and then becomes caterpillar. Caterpillar
Life
starts
cycle.
eating. Exactly. Yes, it's going to be a life cycle. Well done, sweetie. So it's gonna be a life cycle. Why is it? It's not working, but I hope it is going to work. So guys, some of the tools are not working in here. They're working on my laptop, but not here. Okay. So it's gonna be the life cycle. Well done. Okay. Number 10. Thank you, Zain. Let's move to the next one. Kinsey, can you answer number 10?
Okay. A frog
A
moves
frog?
to
Yes. But can you raise
pond.
your voice, please?
Okay. A
Mm-hmm.
frog moves to a nearby pond because its own pond is drying up. What changed the frog for cause it to move?
Yes. What do you think?
J.
It's instinct? Well, we have
Yes.
many options. It's chromosomes, it's environment, it's inherited trait, or it's instinct. Read the question again, please. It says a frog moves to a nearby pond, so he changes the place where he lives because its own pond is drying up, doesn't have any water in it. What changed for the frog to cause it to move? You said its instinct changed. Why would it change?
G. It's
Exactly,
environment.
yes, it's environment. Yes. So see, guys, when you reread the question again, we can actually change our minds. Let's move to the next one. We have, okay, no other people raising their hands. We did Yasin, Amr, Shlok, Aysel, Oday, Zain, and Kinsey. Now let me pick someone else. Malak, do we have Malak with us? Do
Yes,
we have
miss.
Malak? Yes, Malak. Would you like to answer number 11?
Okay.
No, you will answer, I'm sorry, let me see. You will answer number 14, okay? Just try to focus with us. I will answer those 3 questions. Number 11, you get a sunburn. A week later, the dead skin peels off. What process formed the new skin underneath the peeling skin? This is called the mitosis process, where your body starts making new cells in order to fix the damaged one. And here he had a sunburn. That means all the skin, all the top skin actually got burned. So it needs to change. That's why, guys, we peel off. I'm sure all of us got sunburned in somehow, right? Like, going to the beach and so on, and certain things. So after like a few days, we start peeling off. And you guys, do you ever wonder why do we peel off our skin? Like it's starting forming this dry layer, and then this layer falls off. Have you guys ever wondered why? It's because our skin is making new skin cells in order to fix the burnt one. So this is called mitosis process. It happens to the body
Yes.
cells. But this is also called asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, the first one in here, because it's not between like a male and female. It's
Yes.
not the type of
Just like the
reproduction
snake.
that happens between one man and one woman. This is not sexual. This is asexual because it happens to the body cells. Okay. Yes, like what happens to the snake exactly. Yes, it changes the skin in order to regenerate new cells. That's right. Number 12. What do most body cells make? What do most body cells make when they go through cell division? So this is also another thing that belongs to the production of cells. So what happens, guys, when we start making a cell is that the nucleus itself starts duplicating. Okay, so it makes an exact copy of itself. So it's going to be G. And I'm trying to have it next to the sentence. Okay, now number 13. What forms as a result of meiosis? And meiosis is the opposite process of mitosis because this one is responsible for forming the six cells, the one responsible for making the babies and stuff like that. Like remember egg and pollen in plants? Do you guys remember egg and pollen in plants? In order to
Yeah.
make a seed, we need
Yeah.
pollen to join the egg. If you remember this from last year, those are called six cells, and those are formed by another process called meiosis. Okay, so this one is going to be D. We're not going to go through it with a lot of details because anyway, you guys, you're studying this next year, inshallah. Number 14, Malak, now you can answer number 14.
An Arctic fox has white fur in winter to help it survive. What
Yes,
is this an example of adaptation?
adaptation, yes, exactly. Thank you so much. So we have adaptation, instinct, mitosis, and learned behavior. And adaptation is what we mean here because it's a general word. Um, and they have white fur in the winter, though they are predators again, in order to help them make it a lot easier to hunt their prey. So camouflage doesn't only have to be for prey only, okay? Can also be for the predator to, attack easier. Number 15, Tippy, the cat, does many things. Which behavior is an instinct? Can you answer this one?
Number
No, let
number
me read
30.
yes, number 15. It's gonna be number 15. Okay, Tippy the cat does many things. Which behavior is an instinct? Ringing the doorbell, meowing along with the radio, sleeping more hours than he's awake, or running to the kitchen when a can is opened. What do you think one of those is an instinct that he's not learning, he just knows them? Please try to focus on.
I
Yes,
think it's C, sleeping more hours than he's
exactly, yes.
awake.
Sleeping more hours than he is awake. That's right. Because
I was
sleeping is
going to say B.
B, meowing along with the rate. No, it's like they say that cats learned how to meow in order to communicate with humans. Like cats are basically silent most of the time unless like they are in the mating season, when they are searching for a partner. But other than that, they're actually silent, but they taught themselves to meow in order to communicate with humans. And that's why the cat, if you are a cat owner, you know that your cat meows in different tones up to what it needs. Okay, but
Yes.
sleeping in here is something that we do not learn, not even in animals. They do not learn how to sleep. You just know that when you are tired, you're going to sleep. So it's not a learned behavior. That's why it's an instinct. Thank you so much, Let's move to number 16. Adam can roll his tongue. His younger brother Lee cannot. Which statement explains why? Adam can do it because he is older. Adam has a dominant factor for tongue rolling, or Lee can't because he hasn't practiced enough yet, or Lee has a dominant and recessive factor for tongue rolling. So let me check if someone. Okay, we have Amgad. Amgad, would you like to answer this one?
Yes.
Okay, just give me a minute. Sabine, T2, are you guys raising your hands to answer, or you want to say something?
I want to answer.
Answer, miss.
Okay, guys, so you are next. Sabine, you are next, and then T2. Okay, Amgad, you can answer number 16. Adam can roll his tongue, and his younger brother can't. What do you think it's going to be? Do you want me to read the options for you again?
It's because Adam has a dominant factor for tongue rolling.
Exactly, yes. Because rolling the tongue is actually a dominant trait. Okay, thank you so much, Amgad. Okay. Okay, now we have Sabine. Sabine, would you like to answer number 17 now?
Okay.
Okay. Number 17 says Kelsey's parents both have attached ear loops. Do you know what an ear loop is?
No.
Okay, let me get it for you. Those two pictures, can you see them? One with attached and one with a free ear loop. Can you see that?
Yeah, now I know it.
This is the ear loop. Okay, can you see the difference, yeah, Sabi?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back to the question. So Kelsey's parents both have attached ear loops, which is the one on the left in here. This is attached. A recessive trait. So having an attached ear loop is a recessive trait. They are expecting a baby boy. What can you infer about the likelihood that Kelsey's baby brother will have attached ear loops? Explain the reasons for your interference. Do you think he's going to have an attached ear loop too? Sabine, can you hear me?
Yes, the baby will have.
Yes, so the baby will have an attached ear loop too, because both of the parents, they both share the recessive trait. Both of them carry only the recessive trait. Yes, so that means they don't have a dominant trait for a free ear loop. So how will their kids get a trait for the free?
Because there is no dominant trait attached to it.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Thank you so much, Yasabi. So yes, the baby will have an attached ear loop because ear loop is a recessive trait, and in order for a recessive trait to appear, there must be no dominant factors. Okay. So because. Okay, I'm writing in Arabic. Because why is it not working? Okay, still writing this letter. Okay. Because in order for a recessive, I'm sorry guys, I'm using one hand and that's why we're having this problem. Okay, trait to appear, because in order for a recessive trait to appear, no dominant factors should be there. Okay. Okay, guys. Do you have any questions about this part?
No.
Okay, guys, I will have to Because you're having a session after this one, right?
Yeah, we're having a math session.
Okay, so guys, I will stop the revision sheet till now, and we will watch just a video, and then you are allowed to leave. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Just let me